La da 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 la da 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 do. Boop 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 boo. Boop doop doop boop boo. Hello, butt chug, how are you? Hi, cool cat, how are you? Rockford VTG, how are you? La di da 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 ba 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 da di da da bum bum ba dum bum do 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 do. They're wondering what happened to your eyes because your eyes are like really messed up looking with the makeup. That is your phone, my dear.
I forgot.
Hi, Shellbell. How are you? Are you having a good Saturday? Excuse me, a little cat hair just got in my mouth because we cleaned off the fan of, I guess you could say, watermelon residue. And now the fan is working like so much better. Your blocked rice and beans? Wow. Hi, be kind. Look like we're in good spirits today. I most definitely am in the good spirits department.
Same here.
Why would you assume that I would be the one who would hurt him? It could be some jerk on the internet. Holy shit. I'm always persecuted by people. You got blocked by Foodie on TikTok? Oh, be kind. What did you do? What did you say?
That's rough.
Oh.
My apologies for the situation.
Yes. I'm going and having me day and doing some self-care and a whole lot of relaxing. All right.
That's good.
You need to use your mic, my love.
I just feel like we get doubled up audio when I'm on.
No, we don't. I'm hearing the audio right now.
Yeah, but you won't hear if it's doubling up when I speak on mine.
I need to put you up. You are very low.
I'm very low?
Too low.
That's all the way down.
That's all the way down, honey. Go up.
All the way up?
No, a little bit higher.
That's all the way up on mine.
There we go.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
There we go. We got people who don't use the best of headphones, so they can't like hear you as good as someone who has like specialty ones, you know?
Yeah, well, you can get a nice pair of headphones literally on Amazon that's USB-C connection, so it's crystal clear audio. $30 on Amazon.
That's awesome.
Even cheaper on Temu, probably.
Cheaper on Temu?
But I wanted to get a semi-good pair.
Yeah.
Because I'm an audiophile. I've always wanted, like, bass in my headphones and shit, and they're awesome, the ones I got.
I get that. I get that. You know, that's not, you know. You see why an arm is so wonderful and why I want to get you an arm?
I'm fine. I can hold my mic.
Okay. It just makes it a little bit easier, especially if you're a gamer.
Well, yeah, if you're gaming, I couldn't do this, but...
That's why you need an arm.
I don't need an arm.
Okay.
I love having... This is a tripod.
Yes.
That folds into a traditional mic holder. Like,
that's true.
It's cool looking as fuck, though. Like, it looks like a Maynard mic, like some crazy shit that Maynard be singing into at a concert.
That could be.
Prying open my third eye!
So, apparently we have a foodie update by Pete's.
Yes.
And I want to know what he has to say.
Pete's is ready to simp.
Yeah. So, you know, I figured we'd watch that.
Pete's is ready and available to simp. Currently.
Hi. Collection of balloon at her sister's birthday party.
Oh.
It was her sister's birthday? Is it bad of me that I don't remember her sister's birthday?
No.
30 years old. Really? Wow, 30 years old. I remember just a wee lass.
A wee lass.
Nass is only... she's only 30?
30.
That... She's not 30, she's way older than 30.
Right?
Lies. She lies.
I don't mind winter too much. I hate being outside in winter. I don't want to be outside in the winter, but, like, my favorite reactor is your dad who does reactions to dudes railing your mom.
You got a weird kink there, Pete.
My favorite reactor is Batman.
He's on something today, I swear to God, man.
This angle just makes me look like Bane or something with my mouth. You know?
You feel like you're Bane? I feel like I'm fucking, like, Sandman, because I have, like, fucking dry mouth so fucking bad. Hold on.
You need a drinky?
I have water.
Yeah, I'll get you. Do you want a Mountain Dew too?
I have water.
Okay. All right.
It's just dry mouth to hell today.
Oh. Yeah, Bane.
Oh. All right, that's better. I needed like, you know.
I just wanted to say that I been talking to Chantal, and you know, if I can get the correct job, yeah, you know, we'll get back together again in some place. You know.
Oh, Pete, you know how I like a handsome man who can afford my food. Don't you want me to have my food?
Yeah.
See?
I went to a state of depression, haven't done anything for literally 6 months. Been there. I feel that one, Flop. Maybe I shouldn't tell that guy. The truth, Chantal was extradited to Thailand for absolutely wrecking a toilet last time she was there.
Oh,
That's what's happening with her.
that was pretty funny.
He's covering for her. They've been talking, you can tell.
Yes. She knows he...
You need to get on the fucking mic. Be professional. God damn, man.
Just let me know if you get doubled audio when I'm live. Anyway, he's ready to be there for her because he's addicted to being there for her. That's what I think.
He needs to find another woman.
He wants to be there for her in any way that he can.
I think he just needs another woman, dear.
Well, he needs a woman.
Okay.
That's not Chantal, definitely. It's not.
Probably isn't. This is pathetic.
It's sad.
It's too sad.
Yeah.
100% believable. I don't think Thailand would actually arrest somebody, would actually extradite somebody. Can't wait for the reaction channel to talk about this tomorrow. I encourage them to talk about it because that's a good fucking joke, okay? That is a good fucking joke.
So pizza's a brony.
Yeah.
All right.
You didn't know that about him?
I had an inkling.
I mean, he loves Sailor Moon, so if he likes Sailor Moon, he probably likes My Little Ponies.
So Sailor Moon goes hand in hand with My Little Pony.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pete's told you Chantal is safe? Oh, you were in the chitty chat last night.
That's interesting, but what...
Thank you for collecting the information, cool cat.
The fact is, Chantal Marie, you can't run forever. Chantal Marie, you cannot run forever.
You can't run forever. The Fed will track you
down. The feds will track you down.
The feds will track you down.
Double audio. I knew, Janice. See?
No, there isn't double audio. You lied.
That's why I was trying to be professional and I do this.
See? But you don't pick up your mic when you talk.
When I have a pertinent point to make, I go live with my mic and say it. You know?
You know what I do? I just turn up this little dial right here. It works.
Well, that works for you too, and it works for me too. Watch. Turned it all the way down, nobody can hear me.
See?
Turn it all the way up, and people can hear me. Wow, that's
pretty
incredible.
cool.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I'm loving new mic technology.
I'm loving it too.
They're light. Hold this all day. I could hold this all day.
Yeah.
You know?
There's that.
They're just cool.
It is.
And you have an arm, and that's really cool.
I think you should have one too.
Well, maybe I'll get one then.
I'm just saying.
I'm probably going to have to get another mic because this is going to be here.
It'll be okay. We'll get an extra mic.
I want to get a Rock Band mic. The USB that's just like a rock mic.
We're trying to get an arm, dear.
We'll get an arm too. It will all work out.
I guess so.
What is Pete's going to say here?
I don't know what Peach will say.
Could
Apparently,
we see what
we're on the
Pete's
buffer.
buffering?
Hi, Dan.
Not really. It's
How are
calling.
you? Let me see my I kinda boop. Oh, that's why. I have to plug in. It's an area where, you know,
Plug it in.
the internet comes
Plug it
from.
in, Batman.
I will plug it in. It will be plugged in. Nice and good.
Oh.
I plugged it in. It is a beautiful plugged in butterfly now,
What the fuck?
folks.
Hello.
They're kettling them, which I thought was illegal in America.
Kettling?
But they're surrounding them with all sides and pushing them on each other. It's gonna get bad tonight, I fear. What?
What is kettling?
What is kettling?
It sounds bad.
Something bad apparently is gonna happen. Oh, fuck me.
What plushies?
Plushies. What about plushies?
This person said, I want you and Rev to replace those plushies. I'm serious.
What plushies?
Yeah, I hold it real close.
Ah, shit. I think my cord is busted on my phone.
I need this back.
Maybe if you untwist it, maybe it'll work. I don't know. No, the cord is dead.
Okay.
Shit.
Alright.
We're gonna have to get a new USB-C, I think.
I bought a package of like 4 of them.
I know. Thank you.
You're welcome. I take care of my fucking cords, like, I do.
I did too, but Watermelon got to it.
Oh, okay. Horrible. Shitty. So, invasive species at times.
She can be very invasive at times, where she destroys cords like a bunny or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if she's a bunny, but she certainly acts like she's a bunny. You know what I mean? They're like grown men, aren't they? Hey, dude. Don't speak about other people's children. You're really gross.
Yeah. I agree.
Holy fuck. Oh my god. Man. Some people are triggered, honey.
Pete's. His real name is James.
Correct.
Mr. Pete's.
Mr. Pete's, yes.
A.K.A. James.
Yes.
Well, I just want to stay out of the drama. You know? I don't like drama at all. Nope. Fuck you. I don't want no drama. You know?
You should tell without working with toilets. Santa J. If anyone would get in trouble for that. Indeed, yeah, right? She's done it before. She's done it before. She'll strike again. Yeah, she must be stopped before she strikes again. She shit the sheets. Yeah, she's fucked up a toilet before. She must be stopped before she strikes again, is all I'm saying. She's fine. She's fine. I didn't ask her why she's taking a break from YouTube. Yeah, like we still text each other, or What's the app? WhatsApp. We still message each other on WhatsApp. I haven't asked why she's not on. Why she's taking a break from YouTube. But she's still alive. She's not actually in prison because I assume that Kuwaiti prisons don't let you keep your cell phone. I would assume. I mean, hey, maybe they do. Maybe she is in prison and they let her keep her cell phone. Yeah, could be. Yeah, let's be honest. With the economy the way it is, there are worse things than being in prison. 3 hots and a cot. A lot of people who aren't able to get who don't get that. Would I like prison? No, I wouldn't like prison. You can't spend all day on the internet when you're in prison. The heat rises. No, this room just.
Heat does rise, he's correct. Isn't that incredible? What the hell was the point of that anyway?
Did you just want me to talk to you, honey?
No.
Oh.
I was just wondering what the hell the point of that video was. I was trying to figure that out.
An update on Foodie.
Okay, fair enough.
Which turned out to be a nothing burger.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I'm so like, what was the point of the video?
You need to turn up your sound more.
It's all the way up, dude.
Oh my god. Okay, just talk.
Yeah, it's fine.
It wasn't. No, it is.
God.
Like I said, no one can hear you when you're like in the green. They can hear you when you're in the yellow.
Whatever.
So.
They should be able to hear me in the green.
You're on low.
No, I'm not. It's not on low. If I put my boom, see?
See, it's meant to be right in front of your face, I think.
It's a condenser mic. I know.
Okay, well. Your face has to be right in it. Krusty gets drowned as a child. Jesus.
Oh.
What
We don't want to
the
see
hell
drowned
is
children.
this?
This is insanity. I just want to say hi to Deanne Rosen, Wookie Lover, and Cool Cat, and everybody we love. And Maya.
What the fuck is this? I'm curious anyway. Elon Musk is a national security threat at the highest order.
I would like to address Wookie Lover for 1 second. Yeah, I have heard of this new Dave Mustaine interview, and I would love to see it. I guess it's done by Sean Ryan.
Who?
Dave Mustaine, the
Who's
lead
that?
singer and guitar player for Megadeth.
Oh, okay.
Truther. Yeah.
Okay, well then that explains it, why everyone's like, ah, dude, and I'm like, what?
Dave Mustaine is amazing, always, forever.
No, I don't watch Miss Hussey. We don't have a good relationship.
Another example of someone we do nothing but give goodwill to and love, and we're treated like shit.
That's very true. That's very true.
Extremely unfair treatment, but at this point we expect it.
I'm cut from welfare, my supporters snitched.
Uh-oh. Now see, why would you do that to someone? For real.
You're cutting someone's food supply off.
They're not really hurting many people.
Well,
Come on, like, just let them alone. They're already poor.
that depends on the situation, I guess. Yeah. I guess. I'm not, like, seeing anything that looks like...
Cool cat,
It's
cool
just like
cat.
the same rehashing shit.
Cool
You know,
cat.
Amber, Diddy, Skyrim, Oblivion. I mean...
Everybody wants to see Oblivion or Skyrim. Like, I don't know what... They're pushing it for some reason.
I know, right?
I think they're getting ready to put out Elder Scrolls 6 fast.
Holy shit, woman.
Rose?
No, hungry fat chick.
Oh, Hungry Fat Chick, okay, yeah.
I mean,
Candy's sweet lady.
she losing weight.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give her that. She losing weight.
We love you, Wookie. You're amazing.
That is gorgeous. I know people made fun of her over that,
Yeah.
but that is
That's
gorgeous.
awesome looking.
And that doesn't... A stupid person can't put that shit together.
Yeah.
Okay?
I agree.
That takes skill.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do something like that. Maybe I could.
I think you could... No, you're brilliant.
You think so?
I think you could do electronics, erector set type deals.
Ooh.
Like, you could do that shit. You're very smart.
Wait, I want to... Oh.
Oh, Jesus. Like, why would that recommend that
The
to us?
decay of worst Christian YouTuber. I'm doing awesome.
1 day ago?
Yeah,
That's
life ruined.
24K. Oh, we got one of these people doing shit to us now.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that nice? Slander and defamation.
Our internet is being an ass again.
It's because we didn't do the configuration wizard.
That's
We should do it every time.
true.
Because it makes the connection stable.
It really does.
Yeah.
24,000
In a day. Oh, man, look at this. One of these documentary-style deals. You see.
It's all old shit.
It's from, Colorado, and when we
It's
first...
like from a day ago, and it's all old shit.
And again, that should be your money.
Yeah, this is all old shit.
It's fucking Veckel.
Like, this is nothing new. What an idiot. You know what they did? They saw a documentary on me, and they just stole everything from the doc.
Hi, Tobeans.
From years ago. They want people to allude that I'm in this constant, like, decline. You know?
Yeah, I know. The Saturnalian
Yeah.
cult. Saturn Day.
Hello, Tobeans.
Tobeans.
Tobeans is awesome.
Yeah, I love Tobeans.
I love Tobeans, too. Let me look in the studio real quick.
Okay.
I'm
Her views are horrible today.
interested. Oh my god.
What's the deal?
It's just...
Oh.
It's not gonna smooth shit.
It's also lying about her viewership.
You think so?
That's weird.
No, it went up to 45 real
But
quick.
we're at 15 over there.
Yeah.
What's the deal?
That's messed up. They're lying about us, guys.
Where are we going next with this deal?
I don't know.
We got a new post up there. You got a reminder of some kind.
Oh.
Yeah. Who is it? Oh, Farrah Fiasco.
I don't want to see Farrah.
She's cool.
Just another fucking recap.
Yeah, that's true, but she's cool.
I don't like what she says about me.
Oh, I haven't heard anything. Okay, she does that too, though. Okay. All I heard her say is, no, I don't watch Shanny.
I love that they think that there's a link to join.
What? Our discussion here?
Yeah.
Oh.
This isn't a,
This is what you call a podcast,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, it... Oh, thank you so much, whoever did
You got to
that.
do the call.
That requires a call.
You have to do the call. Just
Apparently, Carrie and Yato are getting in a screaming match with each other.
okay. You need a join link. Okay. No, that we don't.
There is no join link.
No, we had. This is no join link.
No.
Yeah, it's a show. Thank you, Wookie.
Wait 1 minute.
All right. Yeah, hydrate the lung.
The throat.
The throat.
I have the most terrible dry mouth today.
That was beautiful.
To the Wookiees.
What's up, fucking Slayer fanboy?
Hi, Slayer.
What's up? We have toe beans.
How are you?
There's toe beans in the room.
I know, we got toe beans. But they're like, everything sucks today. There's like nothing new. You know?
The first ride in the Jeep Wrangler.
No, discords aren't going to happen.
I'm not gonna have a private time with my husband. I'm just gonna go and videotape it and then make fun of.
No,
the same thing.
never. We see you, Tam Tam. You would never disappear from the channel.
No.
You would never do that.
No.
We see you. I see you.
I see you, Tam Tam.
I see you.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Real life occult horror.
That's cool.
The man who spoke to angels. The true story of John Dee. I don't know who that is.
I know the name. I'm not remembering. He was something having to do, I think, with British intelligence at one time.
Really?
007 shit? No. He's like from the
he's
Middle
old as
Ages.
Fuck, bro.
Middle Ages.
Yeah.
Real life occult horror.
He's old as fuck.
I know that name, John Dee. Ads are, I know.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, make
Ads
money somehow.
happen.
You gotta make money somehow. That's just truth.
It's YouTube. YouTube wants to make the money, you know?
Yeah, every once in a while you might get some buffering. If that's an issue, it's an issue.
Ooh, Voyagers, stay on your planet. Voyager's hidden transmission just stopped the world.
Incredible.
Sound phenomena.
16th century alchemist. Thank you, Eileen. Yeah.
Now,
John D.
how much you bet we put this on and we try to watch it and what they say on screen didn't happen?
Probably.
You wanna prove this by showing it?
If you want to.
Okay.
I thought we were gonna... I really want to watch the ankles flop da bob retro. I do want to see that. I like that. It's fun.
It's just the same old shit we've watched 1 billion times, baby.
I don't think I've seen that one, but anyway.
I see you.
Yeah, I see you too.
I think you're hot.
You're hot too. You're very cute.
You're handsome. You're welcome.
All right, that was a good kiss. You think we need to watch this?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
In the cold, silent edges of our solar system, far beyond the last gasps of the sun's influence, an ancient spacecraft, launched in 1977, is still whispering back to Earth. It's Voyager 2. For decades, it has explored worlds no human has touched, transmitted data no instrument had ever recorded before, and sent us images that reshaped our view of the cosmos. But recently, Voyager 2 did something no one expected. It sent a signal, strange, fragmented, and buried in a layer of distortion no one at NASA could explain. At first, it looked like a malfunction. But what happened next has shaken the world of science. Because after analyzing the signal, engineers realized it didn't come from a known system failure. It came from somewhere else, somewhere the Voyager wasn't supposed to be. And the data it sent back suggests one thing. The edge of the solar system isn't a boundary, it's a veil. And Voyager 2 may have just passed through something far more ancient, far more complex, and far more intelligent than we ever imagined.
Like what? The moment the data changed.
Whoa. Oh.
My voice is hot today? Ooh, yay, I like that. I like that. I like being sexy.
You're a sexy girl insanely.
I do.
Oh.
It's just because, the mic is, like, doing his thing, and I'm not, like, straining the mic between me and Rev. It's like,
Yeah,
I officially have become even better as a YouTuber.
that's true.
By just doing a bunch of different type of things.
Yeah, that's true.
For years, Voyager 2 has continued its journey into interstellar space, slowly and steadily drifting through the darkness at more than 34,000 miles per hour. Its instruments, although aged and limited, have consistently delivered plasma readings, cosmic ray measurements, and magnetic field data, all useful, all expected. But then, in a quiet burst of transmissions, something changed. Engineers noticed that one of the onboard systems had begun to behave erratically. The attitude articulation and control system, the brain that keeps Voyager pointed at Earth, suddenly began reporting information through a computer that hadn't been active in decades. This caused the data to be corrupted and unreadable. But strangely, the spacecraft itself was still pointing correctly, and its signal was strong. Nothing else was wrong. It was as if the probe had chosen, on its own, to reroute its transmissions through a dead channel. The question quickly shifted from, what's broken, to who made it switch? Because in 45 years of flight, Voyager 2 had never shown this behavior, and no command was ever sent to tell it to do this. The most unsettling part of the anomaly wasn't just that the system rerouted itself. It was where the rerouted data appeared to go. When engineers dug into the transmission logs, they found that the corrupted telemetry wasn't random noise. It was structured, following sequences that resembled Voyager's earliest launch protocols, as if the system had rebooted not into an error, but into an old memory. And it didn't stop there. Buried inside the corrupted packets was a consistent echo, a low-frequency harmonic that didn't match any of Voyager's signal arc.
No, what they heard from Voyager was, we need the information. Voyager needs the information.
Yes.
Voyager needs all the information.
Oh my god.
We need to be one with the Creator.
Oh my god. The cosmic fuck.
That's why we need the information. Voyager requires it. Do you not understand?
Architecture. It repeated every 7.4 seconds, faded in and out like a pulse, and refused to respond to external commands. No command, no override, no reset could stop it. Engineers at NASA began to refer to it as the heartbeat. Some believed it was a software ghost, a signal glitch replaying internal feedback, but others weren't so sure, because the frequency didn't originate from Voyager's internal systems. It came from outside, and that's when the real fear began to set in. Not that the probe was malfunctioning, but that it was interacting with something beyond our solar system, something structured, something real.
It's interacting with the Borg. The Borg Queen wants us to assimilate. Okay? We must. It is our way.
Eventually, NASA released a carefully worded public update. Yes, there had been a telemetry error. Yes, engineers were working on it. And yes, they had resolved it by rerouting the data back through the correct systems. But what the public wasn't told was what they found when they did. When the original signal was decoded using Voyager's legacy communication software, a curious pattern emerged. Embedded between the corrupted data blocks were what looked like binary markers that hadn't been transmitted by Earth nor logged by Voyager's memory core. These markers, when mapped visually, formed a repeating geometric structure. Hexagons within hexagons, a recursive pattern echoing known phenomena in nature, but completely alien in its digital context. Some compared it to crop circles encoded in machine language. Others thought it resembled early fractal sequences, self-replicating systems seen in mathematics, but not in telemetry. And most disturbing of all, the timestamps attached to those...
Did you hear that, guys? Self-replicating intelligence. Is it possible the aliens sent, like, nano technology out through the spaces or some shit like that?
Oh my god.
Well, thank you, whoever did that. Thank you so much.
You're amazing, and we are here to entertain you, absolutely.
Absolutely.
You've been entertaining me all week, so it's like a tip. God bless you. Thank you so much. That's so kind.
Thank you.
And that's what we're here for. Is to entertain.
So fucking Slayer fanboy says, you know how that jackass Ted Nugent had never done drugs? Rev looks like if in a different multi-view verse, he went the other way.
I think you're right. They call me Timu Ted Nugent, and I'm fine with that.
Timu Ted Nugent.
Yeah. I think that's great. I have no problem with that at all.
See, I'm nobody. I'm an original.
Oh man, if they don't
There is no other multiverse with a Shanny on it.
Oh man.
Some may say thank God for that.
If they don't have voltage.
What?
Packets seemed dislocated in time, not recorded in the current Voyager timeline, but offset, as if the signal was being influenced, or composed, from a different temporal layer. One NASA insider reportedly said, "We didn't just receive a signal, we received a message." After decoding the fragments, a small group of astrophysicists and communication theorists began to propose a theory that, if true, would upend everything. What if Voyager 2's hidden transmission wasn't a glitch, but a response? Not from a star, but from a structure in space, an interstellar field, perhaps electromagnetic in nature, capable of absorbing, modifying, and returning our signals back to us in a different form. The binary patterns weren't just random distortions, they were reflections. Signatures of something analyzing the probe's signal, restructuring it, and returning it wrapped in a new layer of complexity. And the fact that it chose an old, dormant computer to speak through only added to the mystery. It was as if Voyager had been pulled into a conversation it didn't initiate, as if it crossed into a space that was listening and had been waiting to hear from us. And now, the scientific...
So, okay. There is messages on Voyager 1 and 2, okay? That mankind put on it, like this golden record thing.
Yeah.
So, I'm wondering, they got the transmission of the what's on the gold record, right? And then they thought maybe this is life and they can talk back to us.
Okay, but
So they started talking back to it.
let's actually discuss what's on that record, though.
Okay.
You muted yourself
I know.
in line. Okay.
Discuss it with me. I'm waiting.
No, I don't remember what's on it. Okay, it's a sketch of what a man and woman's body looks like.
Yeah, it's
Basic.
our DNA.
Okay, there's some Mozart on it,
I
like
think there's some Mozart on it, yeah.
music, classical music.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
newscasts, perhaps.
I think also like mathematics or some kind.
some kind of mathematics. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like our
And how
understanding.
and the instruction manual on how to use the device.
The device,
The
record player.
yeah.
Okay.
scientific community is left with a terrifying question. Did Voyager 2 stumble into a communication field engineered by something beyond human understanding? Or did it simply touch a natural phenomenon so advanced, it looks like intent? After the decoded fragments began circulating within tight scientific...
See, there's the gold record that you saw, like right there. You know, you can see that it like.
Or did it simply touch a natural phenomenon so advanced?
Wasn't it,
looks like intent.
Carl Sagan that put that together?
I think.
Am I right about
It
that?
may have been Carl Sagan that did it.
After the
think-
decoded
I mean, okay, this is the gold record.
Yeah.
Okay, and it obviously is showing our planet. You know, but there's an instruction manual on it to show whatever lives out there how to use it
Okay.
in the simplest space they know how to.
Yeah. I know.
So, I'm wondering what's going on with this. Okay, let's just watch this.
fragments began circulating within tight scientific circles. Something strange happened. Communications within NASA's Deep Space Network became suddenly more restricted. Analysts previously involved in decoding the corrupted data were reassigned. Several independent researchers who had been assisting with the waveform analysis received official requests to cease all publication and public discussion on Voyager-related findings. The incident was no longer being treated as a technical glitch, but as a matter of strategic sensitivity. Internally, it became known as Event V2X. Some saw this as protocol, a precaution in case the anomaly pointed to a national security concern, but others believed it was something more. Because for the first time in its 45-year history, Voyager 2's data wasn't being released openly to the public. And that suggested one thing above all else. They had found something they didn't want us to see. Parallel to the silence, a few rogue researchers began comparing the strange binary patterns in Voyager 2's hidden transmission with past unexplained signals, from the mysterious WOW signal of 1977 to more recent fast radio bursts detected from deep space. To their shock, fragments of similar structure appeared, not in language, not in audio, but in mathematical cadence, recurring timing patterns, pulse rate.
Okay, so if it's like a mathematical like cadence going on, the signals they're getting, wouldn't that allude to some kind of form of intelligence? Oh, thank you so much. By the way.
Yeah, thank you so much. The support's it's insane. Thank you so much.
Ratios, geometric ratios that mapped onto prime number lattices.
Oh, sorry. You were done. You still had more to say?
I mean, you were pausing to talk about it, I thought.
I just said thank you so much.
Okay.
My God.
So the gold record, what is I can't, did we pretty much remember what's on it? All of it?
No, I don't. I think there's a little bit more onto it.
Okay.
That I can't recall.
All right, we'll probably talk about it before this is over.
Possibly.
Okay, cool. All right.
And non-Earth time intervals. The idea began to take shape that Voyager 2's signal had been intercepted and modulated by a system far more advanced than anything we could create. And here lies the most chilling part. Whatever echoed the signal back understood how to manipulate Voyager's hardware, not just reply to its message, but reactivate dormant subsystems, repurpose command paths, and use its communication array in ways never anticipated by its engineers. This wasn't noise, it was control. And that meant one of two things. Either we had brushed against a naturally occurring intelligence embedded in the fabric of space, or we had been noticed by something designed. With each passing week, as more data was quietly analyzed and cross-referenced, a new theory began to form. What if Voyager 2 had crossed not just the heliopause, but something older, a region of space designed to be quiet, to remain untouched? A no-man's land of sorts, stretching like a buffer zone between civilizations, or perhaps between dimensions. Some researchers started calling
It's kind of like possible that the barrier is there for a reason. Maybe our purpose was not to, like, I guess, look into other type of life that's not Earthborn. I don't know exactly.
I don't have much to say about this at all.
I know you don't have to say anything if you don't want to.
Okay, I just don't like it's Voyager is Voyager, and it was out there, and what did it capture? Something really cool? Maybe.
Well, we're trying to learn about that, dear.
They'll never tell us.
it the zone of echo, a term drawn from science fiction but disturbingly appropriate. Because what we were seeing now wasn't just signals bouncing back. It was delayed reaction, structured mirroring, even pattern correction. Voyager would send a ping, and the return signal would come back more precise, as if being cleaned and resent by a system trying to improve clarity. The implication was staggering. We weren't just heard, we were understood. And if this was a door, Voyager 2 may have opened it. Not with weapons, not with noise, but with curiosity. And now that it's open, the question is no longer what's behind it, but what's coming through. Within the Within the global scientific community, a silent divide is growing. Some insist the transmission was natural, the result of chaotic magnetic fields, exotic particles, or even cosmic dust interference. Others aren't so sure. They argue that the mathematical precision, the structured harmonic pulses, and the activation of dormant systems cannot be explained by random chance. They believe we are witnessing first contact, but not in the way we imagined. Not a ship, not a
Maya's like, maybe we're so ghetto they put us in the corner of the expanse by ourselves. That probably is true. Humans suck. We kill our own kind. We kill our own species. Like, why are we doing this shit? It makes no sense. Absolutely none.
message in a bottle, but a probe meeting a field, and the field responding, like tapping a still pond and watching the ripples form into patterns. The real conflict now is about what to do next. Do we send another signal? Do we build a new probe? Or do we stay quiet, just in case something out there is listening closer than we think? For nearly half a century, Voyager 2 drifted into the dark, a silent messenger from a young civilization eager to touch the stars. We built it with our hands, filled it with our knowledge, launched it with our dreams, and let it go, never truly expecting it to speak back. And yet, here it is, not just surviving, but returning with something we never anticipated. A signal hidden inside the silence. A whisper buried in the static. A message that may not have come from Voyager, but through it. We once believed the edge of the solar system was the beginning of nothing, a vast expanse of emptiness stretching toward infinity. But now we know better. Voyager 2 didn't cross into emptiness. It crossed into structure, into design, into something that might not be life as we know it, but something aware, reactive, and maybe even curious. What do we do now, knowing that our most distant machine may have knocked on a door we didn't know existed? Do we knock again? Do we listen harder? Or do we fall silent, not out of fear but out of respect? Because the truth is no longer whether we are alone. The truth is that we were never alone. And now, someone else knows that too. What do you think Voyager 2 really found? Was it just coincidence? Or did we just stumble into a cosmic conversation we were never meant to hear? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe for more discoveries that challenge what we believe about space and time.
Hi. This is the latest update from Puz Kuwait. Dear supporters, we are being bombarded with messages every single day and night. Your love, support, and concern are reaching us from all directions, and we are truly grateful. However, we are unable to respond to each and every message individually, which is why we're sharing this message publicly. We are staying focused on what matters: positivity, truth, and justice. We promise that after Eid, we will be posting official updates regarding Chantal, Salah, and many other individuals involved. Please.
This is why we're not getting any new updates on Chantal, because it's been Eid.
Yeah.
I hope we can start getting updates next week about what's been going on, what's been happening. Pete is making a big joke and being like he's talking to Foodie on WhatsApp. I don't fucking believe him. I think he's covering for her again.
You don't believe him?
No.
That he's talking to her.
No, I mean, I don't believe that he's just talking to her on WhatsApp.
Well, I can tell you this, that he's pretty much confirmed that he has been in contact with her. I don't see any reason that he'd lie. You know what I mean? Why would he lie?
To cover for her?
But how does mentioning that he's spoken to her covering for her? I don't understand that.
Because it makes her seem like she's still in the country.
Oh, that she's in Canada or Kuwait?
Kuwait.
In Kuwait. Okay.
Yeah.
I see that logic.
Please understand that preparing everything, especially collecting and translating evidence professionally, takes time and serious effort. We are committed to doing this properly by following Kuwaiti law strictly and respectfully. Everything we are doing is by the book. This is not about drama or any personal agenda. What happened is real, and we are standing strong for our values, our religion, and our country. To every single one of you who stands with us, whether from the beginning or recently we see you, we feel your strength, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Official post will be shared on Tuesday.com with appreciation. Post Kuwait. What do you think? Are they doing too much, or is this what Chantal deserves for breaking the law?
Decades decades of a long journey, but now the Voyager 2 spacecraft has finally bid farewell to our solar system, and it's entered the realm of the unknown.
It's a mysterious radio signal pulsing with constant regularities.
It started with a signal, faint, erratic, yet unmistakably artificial. On the outer edge of our solar system, Voyager 2, the far-flung emissary of human curiosity launched in 1977, had just turned back. It wasn't a mechanical pivot or course correction. Voyager 2, moving at over 15 kilometers per second, does not have the power to reverse or alter its path. This turning back was metaphorical but no less profound. The probe, long silent but still faintly alive, redirected its instruments, specifically the plasma wave subsystem and the magnetometer, toward the direction of its origin. It was as if the spacecraft, long a drifting relic in the abyss, had finally noticed something that demanded attention, and what it detected wasn't noise. It wasn't static. It was structured, deliberate, and terrifying. Before we start, smash the like and subscribe buttons for more updates. The Deep Space Network first noticed a blip in the data stream. Highly organized fluctuations in plasma density, coupled with anomalous magnetic field activity. These patterns didn't fit any known natural phenomenon recorded.
Could it be a stray planet that it's detecting? Like, what would cause a magnetic, field type thing other than a planet with a magnetic center?
Yeah, I'm not smart enough in space biology to understand that.
Maybe a black hole?
If it got near to a black hole, it would have got ripped apart, right?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
In interstellar space. They bore symmetry and repetition, with intervals that hinted at logic, perhaps even intent. Engineers, technicians, and astrophysicists initially thought it was a glitch, an echo of Earth-based transmissions or a corrupted packet. But the pattern was too consistent, too precise. When they backtracked the signal and applied Fourier transformations and deconvolution algorithms, what emerged shook even the most skeptical minds. A set of frequencies spaced like a mathematical sequence, consistent with engineered communication. Voyager 2's instruments, while antiquated by today's standards, were still capable of registering electromagnetic phenomena across a broad range. But it was the sudden spike in the low-frequency bands, those typically associated with natural planetary magnetospheres or artificial emissions, that stood out. Then came the changes in trajectory measurements. Subtle nudges, almost like gravitational anomalies, began to appear in the data. Something massive, or numerous smaller objects, had distorted the local space-time fabric just beyond the heliopause, where the solar wind yields to the interstellar medium. This was not a quiet void, it was active, pulsing with invisible presence. What made the situation so alarming wasn't just the data, but the shift in Voyager 2's own behavior. The spacecraft...
Hello, Rage. How are you? There, I said it.
operating on a barely functioning power reserve, began to behave oddly. The onboard attitude adjustment mechanisms fired irregularly, not in line with scheduled operations. The telemetry feed started transmitting in brief bursts, modulated in ways not seen before. Engineers speculated that either Voyager was reacting autonomously to external stimuli, or something was manipulating it. Voyager 2 had essentially glanced backward, toward the inner solar system, and what it saw wasn't just electromagnetic activity. Its cosmic ray subsystem registered an unnatural flux in high-energy particles, and that flux appeared directional. Unlike the typical omnidirectional scatter from cosmic rays, this spike had a focused source. The angle of arrival aligned not with a stellar or galactic origin, but from somewhere much closer. Something, possibly shielded or cloaked from conventional visual observation, was emitting an intense burst of radiation in our direction. It was this combination of electromagnetic structure, gravitational perturbations, and directed radiation that led scientists to one chilling conclusion. There was something approaching. The fear wasn't just born out of the data. It stemmed from its implications. If something artificial existed at the edge of interstellar space and had the capacity to interfere with a probe launched nearly 5 decades ago, then we were no longer alone. More disturbingly, whatever it was had chosen to engage with Voyager 2 as it passed into deep space. It wasn't an accidental encounter. It was surveillance, maybe even a message. Analysis of the plasma wave data revealed oscillations that mimicked human linguistic cadence, not language as we know it, but temporal patterns. Binary pairs, echoes of Morse-like sequences, nested data structures, all emerging from the background radiation. Nothing in nature behaves this way, at least not in deep vacuum. One pattern repeated over and over in pulses lasting exactly 3.142 seconds, pausing then resuming. The number, pi, the universal constant, echoed in silence across light years. A signal rooted in mathematics, a language beyond species, Voyager 2's sudden awakening could not be coincidental. Despite its limited capacity, the probe became a kind of receiver, its instruments now seemingly co-opted to translate these external pulses. And for days, the network tracking it observed another anomaly, a slight delay in signal reflection time, as though Voyager's transmitter was bouncing signals off an unseen object. The Doppler shift also indicated that whatever...
I mean, like Voyager, their signals jumping off an object. That could be any like asteroid with a metal base, or like, I don't know. It's not necessarily alien, you know. Not necessarily like that. Bye. I'm not dealing with your rumor mongering. I'm really not.
Whatever was there was not stationary. It was moving, and fast, toward the center of the solar system. Calculations placed the object, or entity, within the Oort cloud, which encircles our system like a halo of icy debris. Its speed defied known physics, maintaining consistent acceleration without any visible propulsion. Even the notion of mass became complicated. Gravitational lensing suggested a presence with mass distortion far exceeding its optical footprint, implying either cloaking, non-Newtonian physics, or a technology that could manipulate perception itself. At mission control, the implications hit with raw weight. This was not a comet or rogue planet. It wasn't a black hole or neutron star. The observed signatures, periodic emissions, structured plasma bursts, modulated magnetic fields pointed to deliberate design, and Voyager 2 had been selected, not intercepted, not destroyed, but engaged. That single fact shattered all assumptions. This wasn't a passive observer floating through the void. It was a sentinel, and something had finally answered its call. The fear, so long buried beneath human ambition and scientific optimism, resurfaced with ferocity. What if the golden record, the hopeful message of our existence etched into Voyager's hull, had finally reached an audience? And what if that audience didn't share our curiosity or benevolence? What if they saw us not as intelligent life, but as a problem to be assessed, cataloged, or worse, contained? When astronomers correlated the new data with historical observations, they found hints, bare traces in the noise from past decades. Subtle, nearly undetectable anomalies in long-range radio surveys. Unexplained low-frequency pulses dismissed as background clutter. Now, in the light of Voyager 2's detection, those fragments coalesced into a clearer picture. This thing, whatever it was, had been lurking there for a long time, watching. But perhaps the most disturbing element was not what Voyager 2 had detected, but what it hadn't. The silence following the initial burst of activity was deeper than the void itself. Instruments that had once flared with new readings went dark. The signal ceased. Magnetic irregularities stabilized. The radiation flux normalized. It was as though the presence had cloaked itself again, or retreated, but not in fear. It had shown us just enough, a glimpse. The scientific community wrestled with the implications. If this was a probe, then it was vastly beyond our understanding. If it was a vessel, then its creators possessed technologies that skirted the edge of dimensional manipulation. The notion of faster-than-light travel, once relegated to theory, now had precedent. The implication that they had detected and responded to our earliest interstellar reach suggested an intelligence with scope and intent. There was no indication of hostility yet. No weapons fired, no systems compromised. But fear grows not from what is seen, but from what is suspected. And the suspicion now was universal.
Or we could listen to, the only thing to fear is fear itself. And not be all like paranoid over shit that is unknown. And rather look at it as a fucking journey, man.
We were being scanned, measured, and judged. The cosmic silence, once comforting in its emptiness, now pulsed with an ominous beat. Voyager 2 had cracked open the sky, and what stared back was no longer hypothetical. What disturbed the minds of those reviewing the raw data wasn't just the event itself, it was the logic of the response. Mathematics is the backbone of the universe. It doesn't change. Its constancy is what binds civilizations. So when pi appeared in those wave patterns, when golden ratio harmonics danced in the magnetic resonance data, when vector sequences echoed Fibonacci spirals, those were signatures, beacons. They were showing us they understood. Worse, they were showing us that they knew we would understand. Voyager.
Oh god. It's him. It's the stalker man. It's scientist Sam Deer.
Oh, okay. He's not a stalker. He just enjoys talking to us or something.
Voyager 2 was never meant to return, never meant to bear witness. But now it had. It had become the harbinger of awareness, proof that something waited beyond the veil. For decades, we had sent signals outward. For the first time, something had sent one back, not in words or images, but in precision and purpose. The fact that Voyager 2 had turned back was symbolic, but not meaningless. It marked a pivot point in our perception of the cosmos, a before and after. Speculation flooded observatories. Some believed it was a probe itself, a scout, perhaps millions of years old, whose awakening had been triggered by our electromagnetic emissions. Others saw it as an artifact of a dead civilization, now operating on automation, its final mission still...
I kind of doubt that it's like some kind of weird, like, space dead civilization. And, you know, you'd think they'd want to come here.
executing across the void. But the more chilling theory gained momentum. It wasn't alone. Voyager 2's directional readings hinted at multiplicity. There were discrepancies, minor time lags between different instruments that could only be explained by interference patterns from several sources, multiple points of origin, as if more than one signal emitter was involved, a network, a perimeter, not an approach, but an observation grid. And Voyager had entered it. If the Oort cloud marked the boundary of our system, then these objects, if they were objects, marked the threshold, the very edge of what could be called our space. And now, someone or something had pressed against it. The fear that gripped mission control and by extension every scientific institution connected to the feed was primal. This was not a discovery, it was a revelation. We had not found them, they had found us. The question that followed wasn't, are we alone? It became, how long have we not been alone? Voyager 2, the mechanical envoy of 20th century dreams, had wandered too far and touched something ancient, and that something had touched back. Voyager 2 had become more than a spacecraft. It had become a mirror, a reflection of what we dared to become, explorers, messengers, seekers of truth, and what we feared we might find. In the vast expanse of interstellar darkness, it had turned its instrument.
Listen, we're gonna get to Skyrim when I'm ready to get to Skyrim, but I really want to know about space shit. That's what it is. Hi, princess. How are you? How are you, pretty girl? How are you, pretty girl?
One last time and returned, not just with data, but with a whisper from the void. And that whisper was unmistakable. We see you. The silence that followed the last signal from Voyager 2 was not a void. It was a message in itself. The complete cessation of data, the unnatural absence of even ambient background interference, was as clear an indication of intention as the structured frequencies had been before. Scientists watching the data stream weren't just facing a technical mystery, they were staring into a deliberate pause. In a universe where nature is chaotic and constant, total stillness, sudden and absolute, carries meaning. And in this case, that meaning was undeniable. Something had completed its initial observation. Whatever it was, it had seen enough. For the teams monitoring Voyager 2, the quiet was worse than the detection. There is comfort in chaos, in the frantic processing of new information, but now they had nothing but absence. And in that void grew a paralyzing question. What happens next? The realization that humanity may have been the subject of remote observation, perhaps for longer than anyone dared to admit, was heavy enough. But now, with Voyager's brief encounter closed like a door behind a retreating shadow, the deeper fear took root, that the encounter was not over, that it had only just begun. The subsequent weeks saw an explosion of effort behind closed doors. Institutions around the world, NASA, ESA, JAXA, Roscosmos, collaborated behind high-security channels, pooling observational data from radio telescopes, deep space arrays, and classified military satellites. They pointed everything they had toward the coordinates corresponding to Voyager 2's last transmission direction, and still, they found nothing. No visible movement, no new energy spikes, no sign of a physical object, and yet...
But I thought Voyager was being deemed like some kind of mathematical fucking shit. And now it's like a nothing burger.
Like, I'm just remaining muted because I'm just listening because I have nothing to add. That's why I'm not. I'm just listening to it because it's uninteresting kind of because I've heard everything Voyager. Like,
I know, and it's a nothing burger. That sucks.
I've heard everything Voyager.
That's
like, it's interesting, but
Trump threatens Elon after physical. There was a fight. I told you.
What happened, man? I want to know.
All right, folks, this article is blowing my mind. We have done a lot of Trump and Elon coverage on this channel while maintaining a balance and still talking about the big ugly bill, still talking about Russia and Ukraine and other topics. But this may be the best behind-the-scenes look we've gotten thus far.
It's a beautiful bill,
is the article that exposes what's been going on behind the scenes throughout all of this. So I don't want to waste any time. Let's jump right in. It's called Inside the Battles That Shattered Trump and Musk's Alliance. Trump called Musk a big-time drug addict in a phone call shortly after their public feud. There's also reporting that Scott Bessent and Elon Musk did get in a physical altercation. We've heard about this for a few weeks, but there is...
Oh,
wow. Big
Trump punched Elon in the eye, and Elon blamed it on his child. That's so fucked.
Oh, man. Do we believe it is that Trump hit him?
Oh, I always do.
You think
because
it was?
Trump's like, do you want to get makeup for that shiner? And he's like, nope.
Man.
And Trump keeps talking about the shiner.
I think, Sam, it's the best entertainment for a long time.
There you go.
Confirmed reporting that Elon Musk apparently shoulder-checked Scott Bessent, or the other way around. We'll read it in just 1 second. This says, President Donald Trump was dejected, processing his very public split with the world's richest man. Rattled in the wake of Elon Musk's public attacks and apparent call for his impeachment, Trump worked the phones, debriefing close confidants and casual acquaintances alike. His former ally was a, quote, big-time drug addict, Trump said at one point as he tried to make sense of Musk's behavior. So Donald Trump was telling aides and allies that he had a big-time drug addict working in the White House side by side for the past few months. Not even the past few months.
Trump, you knew about this shit and you didn't have a problem then.
Oh my god.
When you thought he was working for you.
That's fucking hilarious.
Just take your L, Trump. You got owned.
Bitchified.
5 days ago, remember, like 5 days ago, they were standing right next to each other. Musk has acknowledged using ketamine, a powerful anesthetic, but the New York Times recently reported that he was taking so much ketamine on the campaign trail, he told people it affected his bladder, and he traveled with a pill box with medications like Adderall and others. But the president, who historically hasn't hesitated to fire off deeply personal, blistering social media posts, was more muted regarding Musk than friends and advisors expected. I honestly thought he showed an atypical amount of restraint for Trump. If you just put it in the context of how Trump acts, I thought he had a decent amount of restraint given the moment. But the bar is in hell, basically. But listen to how absolutely terrified Trump is of whatever Elon Musk knows. This says, the president, who historically hasn't hesitated to fire off tweets, was more muted against Musk. In the aftermath of his Thursday face-off, he urged those around him not to pour gasoline on the fire, according to 2 people with knowledge of his behavior. He also told Vice President J.D. Vance to be cautious with how he spoke publicly about the Musk situation, but it was too late because J.D. Vance had already said Elon was kind of going crazy on Theo Vaughn's podcast. I covered that earlier. But Trump is definitely scared. Listen, although the break between Musk and Trump only exploded into public view on Thursday, cracks in the alliance began to appear much earlier. As Musk's move fast and break things bravado complicated the White House's ambitions to remake American society, the billionaire alienated key members of the White House staff, including Chief of Staff Susie Wiles, and quarreled with cabinet members, physically coming to blows with one. The account of the unraveling of the alliance between Trump and Musk is based on interviews with 17 people with knowledge of the events, including many who spoke on the condition of anonymity to talk candidly about sensitive conversations. So here we have the complete breakdown from 17 people close to the situation on what happened. White House officials say Trump has remained focused on his legislative and cost-cutting agenda, even as a battle between the two men has riveted Washington. The amount of lies in that one sentence, what do you mean cost-cutting agenda? Everything Trump has done is added to the debts, and I can almost guarantee Trump is not focused on anything in Washington. He's been thinking a lot about Elon Musk. We know this. He's been asking aides and people around him, was Elon on drugs? We'll read more about the phone calls right here. Behind closed doors, however, retaliation against Musk has been the topic of conversations among admin officials. Trump on Truth Social has called for public scrutiny of Musk's government contracts, potentially imperiling his business empire. And really quickly, last night, on Friday night, I went out with some friends, and this morning, I slept in. Now I feel like absolute shit, but we're still making the videos. We're still grinding out video after video, so if you appreciate, the post-party videos, make sure you drop a like, make sure you subscribe, drop some blue hearts, but let's continue. Trump on Truth Social has called for public scrutiny of Musk's government contracts, potentially imperiling his business empire. Republicans, meanwhile, are wary of how the world's richest man could use his deep coffers to retaliate against them, especially as he floats the launch of a third political party, or even funding Democrats, which Trump said there would be very serious consequences for, which is insane. Very serious consequences for somebody supporting a political party? It's just very serious consequences for the thing that Elon Musk did to you, for you, over the past few months. Musk arrived in Washington in January as Trump's most powerful ally, spending nights in the Lincoln bedroom while serving as a top White House advisor. The first signs of trouble emerged in February when an email landed in inboxes throughout the government directing federal employees to describe their 5 accomplishments over the past week. We remember this. Cabinet officials and other agency leaders weren't given advance notice of the memo, causing consternation at the highest levels of the Trump admin. Remember, the FBI, Kash Patel, I remember Tulsi Gabbard, all of these people were saying, don't follow this email if you're in our department. So Elon Musk basically sent out an email that every Trump admin official...
How did we end up on the dumbass timeline? I don't know. I don't care. They're not worth my time or energy, so I'm gonna focus on things that actually matter to us.
Yeah, I agree. There's too much stupidity, and I'm not gonna... I don't even want to really think about it. Because there's enough in my head that's bullshit, and I don't need any more bullshit.
I know, some people just don't know what no means.
I know.
And they don't know how to respect people's privacy either.
Some of these people we have literally told countless times to just stop coming around. Like, you're not... We know you're eventually going to just result in this weird negative back and forth. So just don't come here. And they refuse to listen to us.
But that's okay. We'll just go listen to this Trump fight and just enjoy it.
Contradicted him and said, you don't have to respond to this. So, when officials learned the email had gone out to some federal district judges who are not a part of the executive branch, and others who had handled confidential information, the feeling grew that Musk fundamentally misunderstood the federal government or did not have the dexterity to maneuver through it. Despite the tension, Trump and his deputy chief of staff, Stephen Miller, stuck by Musk's side. But Wiles grew increasingly agitated. She was the one that called him a political liability. Wiles seems to be a very solid political strategist behind the scenes. So, Wiles grew increasingly agitated about clashes between Musk's U.S. Doge service and other admin leaders. She seemed to have spotted the problem. As Musk and his Doge team attempted to slash federal grants, dismiss federal bureaucrats, and shutter U.S. aid, he became a line of attack for Trump's political opponents, and for a good reason. At demonstrations across the country, signs read, "No one voted for Elon Musk," and protesters began to take to the streets. On April 1st, the first major referendum on Musk arrived. Musk had flooded Wisconsin with cash to boost the Trump-aligned candidate in a race for a seat he lost badly. A wake-up call for Republicans who began to realize that Musk had gone from...
Hello, Matthew Pancake. How are you?
We have a pancake in the house. That's good.
Very good.
Our chat room should be known as the IHOP of chat rooms because we have pancake in it.
That's true.
You know, we're the IHOP of streams.
And some really dark people, too.
Yeah, oh my God, I can't do that.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with that.
No, I'm just not dealing with that.
No.
Don't feel like it.
No.
At all. I have no interest in people that want to write narratives and all this weird shit. I just don't want to do it.
Correctamundo.
No, this is better than that.
Amen.
Yeah.
Political risk to political liability. Quote, "There's a real recognition in the White House and on the Hill that the Elon brand has become a real problem," one person said. At the same time, Musk, like many other business leaders, was growing disillusioned with Trump's economic policies. On April 2nd, when the president rolled out tariffs intended to remake the economy, Musk took to X to express his displeasure with the levies and called Trump's trade advisor and longtime ally Peter Navarro a moron. In private, Musk made personal appeals to Trump to reverse the tariffs. Trump did not comply, only relenting days later after a steep decline in bond markets. Not long after this, Musk's tension with Trump's trade team devolved into blows in an altercation with Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, said Steve Bannon, the influential right-wing podcaster. In mid-April, Musk and Bessent had gone to the Oval Office to make their respective cases about their preferences for acting IRS commissioner. Trump decided to support Bessent's choice. That disagreement was first reported by the New York Times. After Bessent and Musk exited the Oval Office and began walking down the hallway, the two men started to exchange insults, Bannon said, adding that Bessent brought up Musk's claims that he would uncover more than $1 trillion in wasteful fraud, which Musk had not succeeded in doing. Quote, Scott said, "You're a fraud. You're a total fraud," Bannon said in an interview. Musk then rammed his shoulder into Bessent's ribcage like a rugby player, Bannon said.
Oh,
Bessent hit him
man.
back. "This is not where the black eye came from. This was months..."
Oh, this is so good right now.
It's alpha gorillas, like, you know what I mean?
God.
Like pushing you.
This is like the greatest pissing contest I've ever seen.
And Musk comes out, he shoulder checks the guy. Fuck you.
I know,
You
right?
know, I'm a god. That's what he's saying.
Oh my God, it's so amazing.
Do you know I have so much money? I'm like a demigod. That's what Elon's saying. Shoulder checks him. I'm the man here. Because my crypto wallet is worth 10 trillion. I could buy Africa. That's what Elon's saying.
That's true.
How much do you think his crypto wallet's worth?
I don't know.
Like 20 trillion.
I
You
don't
know what I mean? Like,
I have no idea.
probably, yeah.
Ago, and the report that this happened comes from Steve Bannon. So while, yes, the Washington Post and the New York Times and everybody is reporting this, it is coming from Steve Bannon, but nobody has disputed it. So, to continue, right here, Musk then rammed into his shoulder into Bessent's ribcage like a rugby player, Bannon said, and Bessent hit him back. Multiple people stepped in to break up the scrum as the two men reached the National Security Advisor's office, and Musk was shuffled out of the West Wing. President Trump heard about it and said, "This is too much," Bannon said. In late April, Musk said he would be pulling back from Washington to focus more on his businesses, especially Tesla, which was struggling. Musk said he would still be spending part of his time in Washington, and his Silicon Valley allies claimed he would still run Doge from afar. I mean, we're really getting a picture of genuinely a drug addict. I mean, we know this, but a deep, deep drug addict, someone who is deep in the hole, like he is in the worst position he's been in his life, it seems like, I'm just guessing, and that coincides with him having as much political power as he could possibly ever want. This is insane. Musk's ambition is to colonize Mars, and having an ally heading NASA was a major goal for him, but Isaacman had made numerous political contributions to Democratic candidates, a liability, and an admin that prioritizes loyalists. That likely was not the real reason. Trump knew about the donations. Just more than a week ago, on the tech billionaire's final day as special government employee, Sergio Gore, the director of the presidential personnel, armed Trump
Sergio Gore.
with printouts showing Isaacman's donations. Trump informed Musk that he was pulling Isaacman for the role due to concerns over his loyalty. But Isaacman, in a weird twist of events, I watched an interview with Isaacman when this was all coming out. This dude is actually genuinely really qualified. Isaacman genuinely seems like he would have been qualified to do this, so Trump decided not to appoint him because he wasn't loyal enough. Gore's role was no coincidence. The longtime Trump
Your
leader
loyalty
clashed
is
with
not
Musk
loyal
for
enough.
disagreeing on recommendations for appointments. Tensions between the two escalated in March after Musk came to believe that Gore had leaked his story to the New York Times about a meeting in which Musk clashed with multiple cabinet members, according to a person with knowledge of the situation. Musk's suspicions were piqued because the story did not mention his criticism of Gore's office, the person said. Interesting. Gore made it known to others that he wanted to retaliate against Musk. When Trump decided to pull the Isaacman nomination, the decision appeared to be a blow to Musk's ambitions in space. Despite the tensions that were mounting, Musk and Trump presented a unified front that day during a formal send-off for Musk in the Oval Office, where Trump gave him a ceremonial key and praised him as one of the greatest business leaders and innovators the world has ever produced. But I'm starting to wonder if Trump is even second-guessing that line. Days after, the acrimony between the men exploded on X as Musk attacked Trump's signature legislation, said the Epstein line. We know all about this part. Senior White House official.
I'm just gonna be honest, folks. We're taking a little coffee break right now. I am so stinking dry mouth, and it's literally driving me nuts. And I'm sorry this shit's boring. It is. But obviously they had a physical brawl. They beat each other up. And you know, I'm gonna do something that the hubby wants to do.
Already, you guys?
And I think he has a little crush on the ankle. He loves listening to the ankle. I think Trump and Elon should have a Texas death match to see who the real president is. Trump is already in the WWE Hall of Fame. That's only because he was, you know, fans or friends with McMahon. So wrestling match would be absolutely perfect. Yeah, probably not. You know,
WWE Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
He's not a wrestler.
He probably asked McMahon for a favor and he did it for him. You know, give him a deal. You should make my wife, Linda, the head of the board of schools, you know. And I'll put you in the Hall of Fame. That's probably what the deal was, you know. That's what I'm assuming, anyway. Duty booty, 80-year-old men don't get in fight without serious injury. Well, yeah, there's that. There's that. Like, I don't think 80-year-old men should fight. I think they should have the sense, you think at that age, to realize how stupid fighting is. But I guess he didn't feel that way in life. And that just tells you how violent that motherfucker is. That's Chantel's name from now on, Duty Booty. I'm not calling her anything else ever again. Do I have any sky lanterns? No, man. Nobody has claimed that Trump and Elon were getting into a physical fight. I did. And I'm fine with that. I thought Elon got in a physical alteration with that Scott guy and Trump, and he were just verbal. Nah. Trump nailed him right in the eye. He's such a baby. No, I honestly don't know what the fuck happened, actually. It's just more funny that Trump had a temper tantrum and punched Elon in the eye, in my opinion. Jesus Christ. Are you okay, baby?
Yeah. It's just a table situation. It's okay.
He's got the Indian food out.
Yeah. I do. Same dish, see? I don't cheat. See? It's the same thing I had.
Welcome back to a brand new Flob to Bob Retro React. Here on
The ankle.
Hello, foodie beauties.
He looks like a fat Polly Shore.
When the chow is tea, but the finna is gag, sis, I'm dead as a child.
So, welcome on in, you guys, and happy Saturday. Thank you so much for tuning on in, as always. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe, become a So, for today's video, since the Big Cherry Retro React was a lot shorter than I anticipated it being, it felt kind of bad. So, I know I said we would do Big Cherries on, Flob to Bobs. Can't take myself seriously, fuck. On days when Amber didn't upload, I don't know if Amber's going to do weekend uploads. No idea. Highly doubt it. But yeah, so we'll just do this for today. I don't know, and then we'll see. The title of this one, oh, hold on. This one is from Deputy Beezer once again, so go check them out, guys. I don't know if they've uploaded.
It's Sam.
I know.
He's so cute, boys. I love Sam. He's a cute boy. There's a cute boy right here. Gavin. Gavin.
Hi, Dad.
You're gonna get your food soon.
You know you have food, Gavin.
Yes. You're gonna have your Gavin food soon. Are you a happy boy? For the Gavin food?
You know what I mean.
Yeah, you're happy. He just said... You know he's happy when he does the smiley wink wink face.
Really?
Hi, Becca. How are you this afternoon?
At all recently.
Oh, it's Indian food. It's the leftover Indian food he had last night. I still have half a salad left.
But there's more old foodie videos, so I recommend. But the title of this one is Foodie Beauty, How I Ate Today to Avoid BE, deleted vid from July 11th, 2020. Okay. 7-Eleven. Hey, we know that's Foodie's favorite. Maybe I saw one comment that was like, has anyone checked the 7-Eleven in Thailand? Shady little goblins, you. Anyways, with that, let's just dive right on into this, shall we? I'm interested to see. It is going to be like some food stuff, but some not. So, yeah. Anyways, y'all, thank you so much once again. And let's dive right on in. Shall we?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Foodie.
Hey, Fruity. Goddamn Fruity. That chin is really big right now. Let me nibble on it a little bit. You know what I mean, Fruity?
I take a shawarma right now, too. Hi, Becca.
Oh, Hawaiian burgers on the grill. I take that, Boone. I take that. Salon needs to go live already. Possibly. I don't know if he will, though.
He's in trouble, too.
Yeah, he's in trouble, too. We'll find out probably next week.
Yeah.
A little intro to this video you're about to see.
Oh, God, she's really out of it. Like, you can tell. She's tired just standing.
The video I titled How I Am Eating to, at least for today, but this kind of style of eating.
At least for today. Just while you film.
To help me prevent binge eating, especially binge eating throughout the day, at night before bed.
Hold on.
Thank you, Pancake. I love this. It's really, it's nice. It's nice and cooling. You know, it shows like some side boob. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always a good thing. A little side boob.
It's very flattering on you.
Thank you.
Very pretty. But you're always pretty.
Thank you.
Always.
You have trouble binge eating all the time? That's yikes. Yikes. Like, I know to a varying degree people deal with all different types of severity when it comes to binge eating. Some people might do it just at night, just a little bit, you know, more compared to than they normally would, or, you know, this or that. I feel like most people, it's like a nighttime thing, you know? But, ooh, all day, every day? Holy shit.
Last night was a successful night of binging, and the method I am starting to use right now is mostly just tracking my calories in my FitnessPal. My FitnessPal will be a tool.
Oh my gosh. It's just watching the same shit over and over again. But this is like, what?
Okay, the FitnessPal. Let's talk about the FitnessPal and Foodie. She's been so, like, I'd like a FitnessPal. Actually, it'd be really good. Because it'll just keep track of my steps, which I need to do. Let's just be honest. But set a goal for the day, and then every other day, like, push it up. You know, but she used to cheat on her FitnessPal by doing this.
My hubby's fluffy and I'm the syrup.
So it would go up.
Yeah.
It's so fucking weak what she does sometimes to cheat on people.
Oh my.
Amber's doing.
This woman is gross. I'm sorry. I can't see anything but gross with this woman.
She looks kind of like a booger.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Right now.
A snot. No, more a booger, you're right. Not a snot.
Yeah, a booger.
Yeah, a booger.
A nice, juicy, snotty booger.
Nowadays.
Most people who have some kind of successful weight loss do have tools that they use, whether it be weight loss surgery, calorie counting app, whatever the case may be.
Working out.
And I'm also going to make sure to eat enough food and balanced enough meals and not completely deprive myself. So it's kind of very new.
Do we really believe she completely deprived herself?
If there's one thing that I'm 100% sure of, it's that she had enough food.
New to me, so I just ask that you be patient with me and understanding in my journey. I'm going to turn the comments back on, but if you are disrespectful in any way,
she's like, I'm giving you one chance, you motherfuckers.
I will just block and delete your comment.
Although interesting that current day, she's still approving comments, or at least deleting comments. So she's still active on YouTube, hearting some comments and stuff like that, but just no idea where she is.
So
as of me filming this on Friday, I'll say that. I don't know. She could pop up tomorrow.
Don't waste your time. All right.
Yeah.
So anyway, but I welcome everybody. Thank you for watching me. And I'm just going to show you what I eat today. That's pretty much what I'm going to do. But that is the method that I'm using right now. I find that when I eat adequate amount of food, and it has to be, I have to pay attention somewhat to the macros so that I'm getting enough nutritious food so that my body isn't craving something. So for example, if I eliminate carbs, being suffering from binge eating disorder, I will more than likely feel like binging on a bunch of carbs. So I'm trying to eat balanced meals with a carb, preferably.
Oh my god, I'm so shocked that she wants to binge on carbs. Is everybody in here surprised that she wants to binge on carbs? I'm just curious.
Healthy carb.
Right.
Carbohydrate, fat, protein, vegetables, fruit.
Okay, fine, fair, valid. I just don't trust that you're even making right decisions with what you choose for those things.
That's obvious and has always been obvious, and it's obvious that she's not capable of it. She is incapable of regulating anything, I think, in her life. She's an addictive personality, so she needs inpatient rehab for like probably months in period. Not like a week. Like she needs to stay in a place for a year and get on a mindset where she doesn't need this crap anymore and she could start to recover. That's the way I see it. You know, we love you, Tam Tam. And the pancakes are always welcome. We love pancakes here.
You get the idea. All right.
I mean, I don't know. Let's see.
So I'm just making do with what I have in the house. So it's not perfect, but
perfect. So I'll have something to say. Kidding.
A lot of room for improvement, as always, and that is a work in progress. So
insane. I don't see how it's possible that you would expect anybody to believe you on your journey or whatever when you've literally been on here 8 years and have not changed one bit.
That's true.
It's just there's no way anybody can buy that. I apologize, but that's just the case.
Let's get to. Hey guys, welcome back to.
Good Christ. Honestly, I do need to like pre-scan these a little bit. I want to find some that aren't right in front of the freaking countertop here.
Another video. Today is just going to be a food diary.
Is she gonna weigh out food sitting down? Good Lord.
Now look, I mean, when you're sitting there looking at yourself in the camera and you're starting to look like a bloated version a bloated version of Bill Cooper, you got an issue.
Okay, all I have to do is
yeah.
Again, we just got something.
That's unbelievable.
I know.
That smells so good.
I know, Wookie, you smell good.
She must. That smells really good.
That will be hidden from the public though, but yeah.
Absolutely.
Right on to Wookie.
Yeah.
You know, thank you guys for staying on panel for us. I apologize for that break. Oh yeah.
That was great though. Incredible.
I'll see it in just I need a few more minutes, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry.
I can't.
I had to get some feminine hygiene. Oh wow, that is so bright. Whoa. Oh. 1 minute. make sure I don't show my ass.
I think you'll be alright.
Okay, Wookiee is the shit, though.
Oh my god, amazing. Unbelievable.
Yep, that's true.
No words.
I got us some more allergy shit, too.
Oh, good. Sudafed for win.
That is correct.
Donald Trump's favorite thing.
Well, it's not Sudafed, it's CVS shit.
That's fine. Ow. Oh. Wookie. Not Whoopi. Wookie. Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, that's so much better. It being like that, you know? I'm a little bit more, like, controlled in a way.
True.
Sometimes too much Layden, in my opinion, is a bad thing.
That's true.
I'm sure there are some people that wouldn't agree with me, but I'll show my wrinkles. Well, bitch, I don't have wrinkles.
Oh. That's right. You tell me.
My skin is smooth.
That's right.
I don't use that Botox and those lip fillers.
That's right.
I see how weird you guys look, and I'm not going down that path. If I require youth, I will ask the Lord, and then He'll like make some cream, and then I'd feel better or some shit like that. But I'll be honest, I like being in like a shaded room. I don't like a lot of sun. I'm very light sensitive.
You are.
I don't have wrinkles. What are you talking about? I don't have wrinkles. My skin is smooth. Like a baby. Is that bragging? If it is, I don't care.
So I'm just going to show you everything I eat today. Last night was a really good night. I did not binge eat, so that is a victory for me. And I went to bed feeling great, not bloated, not full, no acid reflux, no heart.
That's what I've noticed as well. If I eat more late at night, then I wake up really bloated. And let me tell you, if I gotta film a video, I fucking hate it.
And I was, however, voiding more water, and I think it's because I wasn't eating as much sodium before bed. Normally I have like a huge binge full of sodium and all these other things not good for me.
Good lord.
So that was good. However, I did.
The thing is though, like, what's most people's binges? Maybe some candy.
What are normal people's binges? Like candy, chips, ice cream?
Oh.
Little
Ice
Debbie's.
cream.
What are the things you like to binge on the most?
I think ice cream is number one.
Okay.
Oh. Like, you're so lucky you have that other fucking Little Debbie or Dairy Queen thing out there.
Oh yeah, I've totally forgot about that.
Yeah. I want ice cream right now. I do.
Do you want my ice cream?
If you don't want it, I'd eat it.
Eat away, honey.
Really?
Yeah.
You're amazing. Thank you. I mean, we could get gifts place and get some strawberry shortcake if you want.
Oh, I love some strawberry shortcake.
Oh my god, that's so good.
There's nothing better than that, like that shortcake or like that pound cake, and then you have like some ice cream on top of that shit.
So
oh my
good.
god. Oh, it's like, Lord have mercy, this is some delicious ass shit.
Yeah, everybody wants ice cream all the time. Like, why not? Like, holy shit, I think it's the greatest thing to eat.
Ice cream for ice cream, rah.
And then if you add some cake there.
Oh.
There's nothing like it.
Oh.
And then some cherry pie filling or whatever. And it's I want that. Do you?
Kinda, sorta.
We should get it.
Maybe.
No, definitely.
Eat some chips, something like that. Like snack food, just, past a snack amount. Amber and Foodie, they're like, I feel like binging. And they go and order like pizzas and shit. And like, that's a bit much, girl. On top of all the unhealthy crap they already eat.
I have a bowl of this all-brand cereal. I had a serving of it. And I put it, I'll show you how I measure it out, with some strawberries and some unsweetened almond milk. So that's what I'm going to have for my first meal. I was out. I had to bring Pete's to get his comics. And I was so tempted to go to Mr. Sub because I'm craving a sub. And although I don't think there's anything wrong with getting a healthier sub, I just figure I'm going to come home, eat, what I had planned to have. I'm going to make a ham dinner later tonight, which I've been really craving. So for now, I'm going to have this. So I'm just going to turn on my skin.
Okay, so we're not choosing a healthy meat. Got it.
And put my bowl on it.
Okay.
Double dash.
So, we need this answered by some qualified ladies out here. Okay, so, during your time a month, is chocolate required? I need to know this.
Oh my god, this is so... Oh, Shanny, we're getting 2 of these. That's it, 2 of them. Oh.
He is so addicted to ice cream.
But this is next level, though. Like...
Okay.
Okay, sorry. With hot fudge, yeah. That's right.
A blueberry cobbler and vanilla ice cream? Oh my gold.
Well, this is even better.
Yum. Okay. One said no. Said yes. Absolutely no. Matthew says it's no. It's not required. You're not. You don't get your monthly, Matthew. You're not into this.
Ah! Monthlies. That's a female deal.
No, I hate it. I don't go for chocolate. I go for sour candy or ice cream.
God, I can't wait.
So there is usually something you go for during that time.
Oh. It's done. Oh, yes.
His ice cream cravings are going too far. And he knows it.
I know it. It's lucky I'm doing the yoga stuff and stuff.
You want mambas?
And
Those are
walking.
good.
And I'm walking too. I walk a lot. So
You're not walking right now.
no, I'm not walking right now, but I'm saying I normally do walk quite a bit.
That's true.
So I'm not going to blow up.
So we're about to see Foodie eat so much that we're probably going to want to puke. So
You're making
heads up on that, folks.
it. Ew. What?
Hit the button that puts it to 0. Is it called tire? And so this is 1/3, so 28 grams is a serving.
Good lord, girl, stand up. You have trouble seeing. Stand the fuck up for even just a second. Is that the chair, like, screaming?
Alright, 29 grams. Measured out.
Very nice.
I think we made everybody want ice cream.
You made everyone want ice cream.
Yeah, I did.
You were the salesman of said capitulation.
Yeah, I should be hired to sell ice cream, obviously.
Probably. Foodie's eating all brown first.
Yeah.
To make sure she shits everything she's about to binge out.
God.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
And I did wash these.
Thank you.
I doubt it.
I bought them in the container, set them on a paper towel, let them dry out, and then put them in the fridge. That's how I kind of do it. But I'm just gonna put
I doubt it.
a few strawberries in here.
Girl, you wasted like so much of that. What the fuck?
These are really good strawberries as well.
And why are you wasting them?
I'll put a small one. There we go, 4 strawberries.
Why does it sound like she's throwing such heavy pieces away? What the hell?
I'm also gonna have a serving of this fatso for a health.
Wow, that's the most appropriately named product you've ever owned.
I love that it's named Fatso. What is that? A peanut butter? A Fatso peanut butter?
It must be extra fat peanut butter.
Okay, let's find out what this means.
Okay.
Healthy fat, fatso, crunchy salted caramel peanut butter, no sugar.
It's salty caramel peanut butter. Salted caramel peanut butter.
Wow. I mean, Fatso peanut butter.
Fatso peanut butter.
That's pretty impressively fat.
Oh yeah, that'll be great, Foodie, to put in your food.
Yeah.
Oh
I wonder what the
God.
fat content on that is. Like,
Oh my God, she is.
No palm oil.
wow.
There's no palm oil in it, so it's so much better for you.
Okay.
Oh, Foodie drinking gravy. I'm pretty used to. It's a salad dressing that I just wow.
It's just, I don't know how they make it taste like that. Honestly. Natural salted caramel flavor. Okay, well, there you go. I didn't know salted caramel was natural, but whatever.
It's just salted caramel. As long
You can't even explain it right, Ankle. Salted caramal is just melted down sugar with a pinch of probably Fleur-Sel in it.
Right.
as the butter and sugar is all natural, girl. She's really dumb. Sorry.
Sometimes you can be really dumb. I'm just saying. I'm just equalizing your burn by burning you as well.
We can all be kind of dumb sometimes.
Maybe Maybe I'm the smarter one out of all of you.
Well, you are brilliant, so that wouldn't, you know. That's probably the case.
I also know food very well.
We have Food Network education.
Like a doctorate's degree in Food Network education.
Yes.
Sorry, y'all are going to see me have a lot of realizations with foodie as we go along.
And I'm also going to fry an egg because I want to have...
Of course, she's gonna fry her egg with said food. I mean... I need a fried egg.
We have a comment from Tina Tampons.
Oh.
Saying, this
You
is
guys
like
are calling,
listening...
it's listening to NPR. See, that's what the idea I want to get. It's like kind of like a NPR-y, but yet comedic type thing going on.
In that? What?
Let's make sure I have an adequate protein source, fat source, carb source.
Well, that could also be protein as well, yeah. I guess maybe not enough.
I'm going to add some unsweetened almond milk. So I'm going to fry an egg.
Frying an egg while sitting, of course. You know, that always makes a lot of sense, is frying an egg while you're sitting.
Yes, okay, no problem. You sit, you cook, you eat. Pig. Okay, no problem.
I mean, she's doing everything else that's really weird.
So wait, what's the peanut butter going in?
And my new friend made. Make that 2 eggs. I'm going to have 2 fried eggs and all of this stuff. I will put the nutritional information with every meal that I eat to show you guys.
Breakfast was 393 calories. Okay.
You know, and
not terrible.
I'm just going to keep drinking water throughout the day.
Yeah.
I have a Brita full of cold filtered water. That's what I drink all day. And a serving of this is 1 tablespoon. So.
Very healthy choice, Chantal Marie. You know, I'm going to drink alkalized, very pure pH balanced water all day. That's
Dude,
very healthy.
She completely broke the fucking yolk. Look at this shit. Her skills are lacking.
Serving of this is 1 tablespoon. So.
You said it.
The yolk just boom, breaks.
What was
That's
that?
probably a really fucking old egg, guys.
That was very rough technique. You know who's really good at cracking eggs, Shanny?
Me?
You are, yeah. Will.
Yeah, he's...
Will's a machine.
I know, I taught him well.
He does it perfect.
Yeah. I taught them well.
He can do the double deal crack perfect. Ow! That hurt my ear.
That was awesome.
God, that was really loud.
There you go. Boom!
The pancakes.
You want me to do some cooking videos?
We're gonna hook that up.
Yeah, the first thing I want to do, I haven't gotten it yet. I need a crock pot. I want to make some French onion soup crock pot way, because it's really delicious.
Why do the girls just always leave their, like, brooms and stuff out?
Because they're lazy, and they don't want to walk extra to get their broom. So they put it in a good place where they use it so they can clean up. Why do you have a problem with that?
But
if you have problems walking, that's a good idea.
Don't you want your cleaning utensils readily accessible and available quickly?
Yeah.
I do.
I do too. I don't know why there's a problem with this.
I don't think this is strange.
I don't think it's strange either. I think it's just the normal balance of, you know, having, you know, disabilities and needing quick recovery of said item.
Crock pots are an MVP in the kitchen if you have one.
I love crock pots.
I do too.
Oh my god.
I value them.
Swedish meatballs in a crock pot.
It's very good.
Barbecue meatballs in a crock pot.
Beef stroganoff.
Beef stroganoff, chicken. You can cook a nice enchilada chicken in there.
Slow cooked Carolina style beef, barbecue beef.
Chicken and dumplings.
Pork. Yeah.
And let's not forget the good old Irish roast.
It's always good. And beef and cabbage. Baraya. Beef and cabbage.
Oh, that would be good too.
Beef and cabbage.
That's true.
And
that's Chantel. She's already broke 1 egg.
You can
probably gonna break the other.
Holushki in a crock pot is really good too. Cabbage and noodles.
Possible.
Yeah.
I don't have closets.
What did I tell you? She was gonna break the fucking yoke, and she did. She broke the fucking yoke. Oh my god.
This looks like the cooking ability of a 6-year-old. I would say around 6 or 5.
Oh, it's so bad.
But
It's like, Foodie, do you... Jesus. Oh, 1 minute.
That's scary.
Oh my god. We're being stalked. Yeah.
On that screen.
What?
My mic ain't on that screen. The break screen.
You're...
Don't worry.
My mic is not working.
Hello. Mine is. Why isn't your mic working?
I don't know. 1 minute.
Just one moment, folks. We apologize for technical difficulties that are currently happening within the reach of our show, which is almost just a total common occurrence. So, anyway, yeah, what's happening? Why is this not working now?
I don't know why my mic isn't working.
Her mic is not working.
What? Or is that yours?
That's mine.
Okay.
It switched mine to default again.
Okay.
And now the Fifine is not working, or the Field World mic is not working. We apologize for the constant, never-ending, constant fucking technical issues that we have with the show. We're trying to make it more professional, but it's just insane. And things will just not work. You have a Fifine? Fifine? Fifine Fofum? Yeah, Amy, I love this mic. It's awesome. I very much like this mic.
1 minute. Let me...
Okay. I have no idea why this happens, folks.
Your headphones turned off.
What?
No, your headphones are fine.
No, they're in.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You can unplug your headphones in and out.
Okay.
For me.
Alright. Out. In.
Yes.
Okay, is your mic working? Oh my god.
No.
Why is your mic not working? Jesus.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. Wait. Oh, that was you.
Yes, that's me.
Okay, 1 minute.
I'm really sorry, folks, again. Insane. Annoying.
Mine, right?
Yes. Annoying as shit. No, we don't use StreamYard, no.
It's still not working.
Maybe you should add your mic independent of the auxiliary mic thing. Like, add a device and add the Field World.
Wait, 1 minute. I'm using the webcam right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm going to switch it back
Okay.
to that. No.
I don't understand this at all.
Hello?
Is your dial all the way down? Oh! Her dial was all the way down.
We made the same mistake, baby. That's love.
My dial all the way down. You don't hear shit. You put it all the way up. Oh, you can fucking hear me.
We did it.
These mics are so fucking cool. You just have to remember everything on them. You know?
They are.
They're cool as fuck.
You were supposed to introduce something.
Oh, what am I introducing?
That.
Oh. Well, here, I'm introducing a beautiful... This is from Griff's Ice Cream. It's a... Oh, my God, look at that. It's a strawberry shortcake, and I want it now.
And we will be eating it while listening to Foodie.
Okay, yeah.
So...
You don't want yours?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Ketchup, my almond milk, and that's my breakfast.
Not bad food.
I've been adding cinnamon to a lot of things because it's supposed to help with blood sugar, and it just adds extra flavor without adding any calories, any sugar, pepper too. Black pepper, I love it. So it's about finding seasonings and making your food not boring. So.
I mean, yeah, if you know how to cook, then you can make pretty much anything taste good.
Anyway.
Healthily, too.
So
healthily. Y'all. Filmed a lot of fucking videos today. Y'all are going to catch me in an interesting state. Probably.
Like, dude. It's okay. But this is gross. What she's eating. You wore cat ears on your friend's stream last night? See? See, it's cute.
It's very cute.
You can't see the video. Oh, yeah. Okay. You were eating for foodie.
I was.
Probably by the end of this.
Good night. And I'm gonna have to try to have a complete meal so that I'm not hungry or missing anything. You know what I mean?
But girl, to be fair, you could go all day without eating. You wouldn't be missing anything. But I hear you.
So. I love it.
I'm sorry, but she eats so fucking gross. Like, it's just so gross. Like, why?
I don't have a spatula, so.
She definitely, like, doesn't, you know, love this food. It doesn't give her the same dose, I guess, of whatever it is that her brain needs for this that feeds that addiction. She just doesn't get it from this. And that's to be expected. She has to rewire her brain away from those very overly addicting foods.
I need to get one. Oh, yeah. That's good.
Her and Amber, the exact same way. Like, when they're in the mood to be healthy, then, oh, it's the best thing ever. And then when it's not, that's when they show who they really are. Like, ugh.
No, or they just, you know, sometimes just say fuck it and just eat what they want. He is enjoying his strawberry shortcake sundae. I'll say that.
They have the best vanilla soft serve I've ever tasted.
There you go.
It's so smooth and
vegetables.
It's the spot, doesn't it, BB June's? They just had their breakfast. And I took pizza to the comic shop.
That was sweet of you. You better bought him some stuff for how you fucking treat him.
Staying home today.
That's what you do every day.
My nurse is coming.
What? She has an at-home nurse? She had a nurse by this point? What the fuck?
So my dressing did fall off last night, but I didn't really notice. And Pete looked at it, and it's like almost completely healed. So I think this will probably be my last nursing visit.
For what? What's going on?
She was getting a nursing visit to help her when she went through her surgery. And you know what? That's a good thing. She probably needed the help. It's hard being that size and not being able to get around. It's hard. And especially since they went so deep in her.
So they've been wonderful, and I appreciate their help, but I'm glad that it's healed finally, you know, so.
She's like, please stop some random person coming over. I'm tired of keeping everything clean.
Anyway, I'm going to eat my breakfast here. Hi, Baby Jay.
That cat is staring her the fuck down.
All right, guys, so I'm going to eat my breakfast, and I'll see you.
It's like, I'm going to fucking kill you. No.
For my next meal. I found this underneath some things I was moving around on my counter.
Let me guess, a fortune cookie?
Pleasure awaits your company.
Yep.
I invite pleasure for company.
Ew, I don't want to know about her pleasure and her company and shit, but I do actually have a fortune cookie right in front of me that I haven't touched. So since she's doing her fortune reading, I should do mine. Oh, look at that. Okay. So, it's learn Chinese to pay separately. Fen Kai Fu. Ken Fai Fu. And then it's a moment of serenity awaits you tonight. That's right. I'm gonna have, after the show, I am gonna have serenity. Sweet, sweet, beautiful serenity. And possibly another video for Skyrim, because we got an adventure we have to go on, guys. Yeah, we got an adventure we have to go on. You know, in the Skyrim lore, we have to learn it. You know. So.
Ew. Ew, you were such a whore back then, Foodie. Good lord, girl. No, guys, I'm not slut shaming. I'm whore shaming. Kidding. A cup and B.
I want that cup, okay? That cup, look, the ears match.
I know.
The cup belongs in my life. Like, there's no other cup that would be greater than to have that one.
Amber's not watching these videos. They're not about her. Cat mom.
I probably could do that pancake, you know?
Again, I just want to know about Julia. I don't even give a fuck about her. Salah, stay on the run. I don't care.
Are you a big boy?
Oh, it's Sam. I miss that boy. I miss Sam.
Oh, pancake, I need one of them. A cat dad cup.
Yes, Rev gets a blue cat dad cup.
And you get the pink mommy one.
Oh
cat
my,
mommy.
Oh my god, that would be so cute.
We need that in our life.
We do.
Sam, look at the toe beans.
Those, look at the little black toe bean bottom.
Do you see his toe bean bottoms?
That's a cute baby.
He was so cute and I would love him.
Oh my god, I love Sam.
Thank you, pancake.
Look, everybody. He has
sprawled all the fuck out on the kitchen counter.
Listen, it may be ew that he's on the kitchen counter spread, but it does not devoid him of cuteness points.
Ew,
see, I'm at a disadvantage here. I got no audio in my ear. But that's okay.
No audio?
No, I don't. I got no audio.
Fucking hell.
I'm hearing nothing.
1 minute.
Sorry. That
Great.
sucks.
Sorry, I'm just not a
Talk
cat
it
person
through.
like that.
Yeah, you're visible
beige
even though
legs.
you've been an asshole.
1 beige legs, 2 beige legs. Are you a big boy? Aww.
Because you need to
Yes.
plug and plug it back in.
I'm his cat mom.
You're like Miss Trumbull from fucking
Here, thank you.
Matilda.
Thank you, honey.
No one can see your face. Big.
Toe beans.
Big.
You're big.
I know.
Shanny is touching it too much. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if you did it all, Mr. Pancakes.
It's okay. Can we see Gavin and Watermelon toe beans? Well, currently they're eating their food, and I don't like bothering cats when they're eating.
Yeah, they're eating food.
I'm a good producer. Thank you. I try.
You are very good.
I'm trying, dude.
Yeah, you're very good at it.
Thank you.
Greg Moore he saw it.
I know what I want, and I know what's good on TV, and I those toe beans are really cute.
That's true.
I think we should look at Sam's toe beans some more.
More toe beans, Sam.
More toe beans.
More of Sam's toe beans.
Big boy. This is my favorite part of a cat. The leg and feet.
Toe beans.
You know what? The toe beans are... Watermelon's got really cute fuzzy toe beans.
Very fuzzy toe beans.
It's really cute.
Highly cute toe beans that are fuzzy.
Let the toe beans flourish.
Yeah, we need a toe bean stream.
The toe beans will come alive.
Yes.
That's such a weird way to say that, girl.
They're so cute. They don't like when you grab them.
You're just like, fuck off, bitch.
Big boy. Yourself, yuck. Oh, you love it. Oh, you love being brushed. You want to brush yourself? Oh, yes.
Oh, some actual proof? Let me guess, because the haters were saying she didn't.
I try to brush him, but he wants to brush himself.
Well, girl, it looks like you're hardly fucking doing anything.
Kiss him. Oh, kiss him. Oh, kiss him. Oh, kiss him.
He's giving all the love to the toe beans.
Yes.
He's like, oh, that feels so good. I love that all over me. It just feels so good. It's like, oh, it's like a massage. I love you so much. I need it, mommy. It's the best. I wish I could show you my knockoff hoodie, Shanny. I bet you would love it. It's pink and has kittens all over it. See, that works. That works.
Sam's very much a cute boy, and I miss him.
His pink little nose.
I really think Sam is cute, and I miss him.
I miss Sam too.
Yeah.
All love to Sam. Hearts in the chat for Sam the cat, because he's got a pink nose.
I agree.
Sam, I cannot brush you.
Brush you?
Yes. No.
Yes.
He gets too excited and he's flipping out.
He's like eating my belly. I like it on my belly and my side the most.
It feels good.
It is the best.
Yeah, it's hard for Sam's.
Yeah, it's hard for Sam's because he's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
Very good boy.
She sounds like that little green dude from, fuck, I can't remember the show. Little green dude with like the weird bob, kind of like Tina Belcher haircut. Someone knows what I'm talking about, like a little fat gremlin dude.
And then BBJ wants to be brushed too. Come on, you freaks. Come on.
Why are you calling BB June a freak?
She frequently does this.
Like, why does she insult her babies like that? I don't insult my babies.
No, you don't.
There's a watermelon, and she enjoyed her food right now.
She frequently does this to degrade the cats. It's bizarre.
No cat degrading allowed. The Kit Kats are goods. She's such a good girl, Miss BB June. She's cute. She's a good girl.
Come on, BBJ.
Yep.
All right, Jam. You missed your turn. Okay, guys.
Weren't the cats always dealing with like dingleberries and shit like that?
That's enough for today. Hey, BBJ.
I feel like that cat really don't like her.
BB, come back. You meant all to us. She was wrong, and she did not live with you. No. Baby, come back. You were like a cute old girls, and we love you. You're the BB June of our hearts.
Why did she, why was she so weird with her animals?
Why would she leave those two Kit Kats? I don't know. They're so cute. Look at the two babies.
Why?
Why would you do that to your babies?
I don't understand. It doesn't make sense.
It's sad.
She's like, yeah, it's not my fault that BB June won't die. And then laughed.
That's very true.
What a weird... and the way she talks to them sometimes and, like, does that, thing. Like, oh, I love you.
I know, she's so aggressive.
Bizarre.
Yo, BBJ fucking kills me, dude. Just that fucking look he gives her, like,
No.
Bruh, they both seem pissed.
Sam.
Oh no, I just feel it in their eyes. They don't seem to like her.
No, Sam. You leave BBJ alone, Sam.
Oh no.
It's enough for a little TV time with...
Good lord. What? So you're just back to ceiling? Well, yeah, you're just going to keep gaining weight, girl. Well, not if she were to be in a calorie deficit and all that, but good lord.
BBJ. She likes to sit on me, don't you, BBJ? Yeah. So, what we're gonna watch?
I thought this was supposed to be a how I ate today, not everything else I fucking did. My god.
But we're gonna watch something together.
Wow.
Not sure what I'm watching yet, but if you have Crave and you haven't seen HBO's Chernobyl, it is a very, very excellent series. So I would recommend that.
Have not seen it.
I don't really like musicals, but this has gotten such good reviews. I might watch Hamilton after I...
You know, dear, why the hell would I want to watch something other than a doc on Chernobyl? I don't need it dramatized.
No.
I think knowing what the fuck happened is enough for me.
I think so, too. Yeah.
Man, this is for lazy people who can't pay attention in history.
Why wouldn't you want, like, to watch a documentary about it?
I know, right?
A fiction movie, why?
Yeah,
That's
right.
weird. That's weird.
It is to me, too.
Yeah.
I
Still haven't seen it.
do a chore I need to do. So I might give that a watch and see. Anyone who's seen it, let me know how you like it.
I don't think she would like it, but she seems to have like a weird fetish kind of for America, it seems. She's always talking about us. She was probably hoping, listen, not that I agree with this sentiment, I'm just making a joke. She was probably hoping that Canada would become a part of the United States so that she could drive down for better food. Not better food, but more options, you know what I mean? She fucking drives to upstate New York, crosses an international border to go to a Chinese buffet, bitch. Like... Scary thing is, when she does that, she's in my neck of the woods. Oh, I fucking hate it thinking that she's that close.
Man, I'm just gonna say, look how smaller her fucking gut is in this. That is so shocking.
It's actually a very dramatic difference.
Wow, she was actually losing weight at this point.
Yeah, somewhat.
And why would you stop doing that? You were looking so good, girl.
The sodium and shit is worth more than that.
Oh, God, it's not. I'm telling you, it's not.
It's really rough.
I know, Watermelon.
Hi, Watermelon.
Did you hear her
baby
say,
girls.
hello?
Hi, Watermelon.
It's because we weren't paying attention to her. You know, so, like, after this video, we gotta have some Kit Kat time.
I think so.
Hey, Sam.
Oh, what a cute Kit Kat boys. Look at him.
I know he's
Her carpet is actually relatively
I don't think
vacuumed here.
I don't think she was there that long.
No, I don't think she was there that long, but that's a nice rug.
It is.
It's a nice carpet.
I like carpets.
I do too.
Yeah. I like carpets.
I like Watermelon too. The problem with Foodie is she gets depressed so fast. Like, I don't know if she has anyone really at her corner, to tell you the truth.
I don't think so either.
What? So I'm burning this Tahitian vanilla and candle from Charmed Aroma, and it smells very nice in here.
Wow. Not because you cleaned or anything.
So I'm making a snack, and apparently, like on the bottle, it says milliliters. So like 30 milliliters is 2 tablespoons, which is the portion I'm having of this ranch. And so I guess 1
Seems more than 2 tablespoons.
gram equals 1 milliliter, in case you were wondering. So a little over, but that's how much I'm having for this snack I'm about to make. Hey guys, so here's what I'm having for a snack.
What's it?
Okay, that's not a bad snack, I'll be honest. A little dip, a little cucumber, orange pepper, of course the baby bell and the pickles. She can't stay away from her pickles. She needs the pickles. You know. You finally popped your timeout cherry. Oh my god. Did you enjoy it?
Oh my god.
Just like 30 minutes later?
Having about half of a bell pepper, some cucumber, pickles, measured out ranch, and baby bell, 1 baby bell cheese. That's all I have left. And I don't measure the vegetables. I count them as a free food. I don't count them in the calories unless they're starchy, overly sweet, like carrots or something like that. I'm not going to worry about the vegetables right now. So mostly just working on portion control on the things that are.
Good lord. She's so like pressed to go sit down that she's stumbling.
Matthew said, I did, Shanny, but disappointed. It didn't last longer. I know. Sometimes they just
Don't have
quit so fast. You know what I mean?
No endurance.
Yeah.
Right?
All love to the pickles. I'll pickle emojis in the chat.
Over her words.
Higher in calories. So, yeah. All right, guys. So I'm making dinner, and what I'm putting in my mashed potatoes is.
Well, to me, it looks like what I'm putting in my mashed potatoes is my morning urine. That's how it looks to me.
Oh.
But apparently it's butter. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh my god, still hearing the chair creaking. Good god, girl. It's just dangerous. That's what it is. It's very dangerous to be in a kitchen, sitting down, not at the proper height, and it's not safe.
It's this brand, Harvest Sun Organic Bouillon. So that's about a teaspoon per cup of hot water. So for flavor, I'm just gonna use that for the potatoes. I got some ham here.
Oh my god.
I just dry fried it on my.
Listen, okay, ham actually isn't that bad for you.
No, that's true. It don't look good though. It looks like human meat.
No, it kind of looks like she fry panned the ham instead of like cooking it to some kind of like, I don't know, black cherry juice or like. My cousin makes an amazing ham with Dr. Pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Maybe one day we'll meet him again, or you can meet him.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I hope so.
You get to meet part of the familia.
I hope so.
I hope so too. That's aloe of fucking butter. Ew. Or maybe it's chicken stock. It's probably her crappy ass, like, bouillon. Ugh.
Ceramic pan. I love that pan. This is the ham I'm having.
Do you really need the whole thing?
No nitrates or anything in it. And
Listen, I'm not saying I know what it is, but Foodie, what's a nitrate?
It's something that can cause a heart attack in you. It's made, it's nitrogen pretty much. Nitrate, nitrogen, that sort of thing. And it can raise your blood pressure really high. It's in a lot of processed meats, pretty much all processed meats. Jason has something he would like to add.
Yeah, if you're on the edge of a cardiac event, if you eat a ton of, like, say, that, it could push you into cardiac arrest or a cardiac event of some kind. Nitrates are dangerous shit. They pack them in huge amounts in hot dogs. So if you have a person in your family that has a bad heart, you really should keep them away from hot dogs. And cure this type of weird process that they put meats through. You should stay away from that shit. Like, I think that was part of my dad's problem. My dad dropped dead when I was 7 because he had atherosclerosis, which is the blocking of main pumper in your heart. It was 99% blocked. So he just stopped breathing. It's from shit like this. Just don't eat it.
Yeah, it's just like, it's good that she did get a ham without nitrates, though.
Yeah, definitely.
So it doesn't hurt her as much.
it's actually pretty low in calories. For 1 centimeter slice.
1 centimeter? Like thick, she means? Yeah, but how many centimeters is there?
It's only 50 calories.
How many centimeters is there, girl?
And 1 gram.
It looks about 3 or 4 centimeters. I'd say 3 or 4 centimeters.
Ugh.
But,
Making me sick to my stomach looking at it, actually.
yeah, it kind of is kind of gross.
Look very good.
No.
Pigs are cute.
Pigs are adorable. Good babies.
Gram of fat. So, I'm going to measure that out, and I'll show you my dinner when it's done.
I'm sorry, I'm not a ham person.
It's yummy. This is my...
Okay, the beans don't look bad, okay? I'll be honest, but the potatoes look so sad.
No, I'm with the ankle at this point. Like, ham is like, whatever.
The mashed potatoes are weak sauce, though.
I'll tell you, that ham steak, though, that you got that I cooked in your omelet, that was good.
Dude,
that was good ham.
I just know how to pick out good food.
You do. Well, Wegmans is incredible. There's not anything they put out that's bad.
Yeah. And the Egglins. Eggs.
No, I've never had an egg that good.
Right? It's happy, chicken. So happy chickens means happy eggs.
Can we get those eggs all the time? The tan ones are better.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's not processed crap.
I've never loved an egg so much. Tasting those tan Egglins.
Because it's happy-ass free-range chickens.
Like, the yolk was,
I know. Free-range chickens is the way to go.
Tastes good.
Happy chickens, good eggs.
This isn't sponsored, but it should be. That was an ad.
That's true.
That was pretty good.
You're right.
All right.
Dinner. So this is
350 calories, that's not bad, I guess. You just eat ham dry like that, though? God.
150 grams of ham. And I'll put the calories again up here. This is a cup of the vegetables, and this is 3/4 of a cup of mashed potatoes with the broth and nothing else. So I'm also going to put some yellow mustard on the ham, which is...
Wait. Why'd you...
You don't ruin that ham with goddamn plain yellow ass mustard. You get that fucking grainy shit and you put that on the fucking ham. What is wrong with you?
I honestly can't believe a situation where you would actually take French's yellow mustard, which is reserved for, like, a bologna sandwich, or if you really want to go old school, like remembering being a kid, like just a hot dog with the yellow mustard. You don't put yellow mustard on a fucking piece of ham like that.
No.
Where's the grain mustard?
Maybe some applesauce and ham, that would go.
Yeah, she is not a foodie.
No.
This is a lie.
No, but the grainy mustard, that's where you go when you cook meat. You get the grainy shit. Goddamn.
She's a lie.
You need the broth for potatoes, girl. Just use water. That would have been so much healthier.
It's pretty much a free food.
A free food? Is she doing Weight Watchers? Did I miss that? She might have said that. What the fuck? What's that? No, her and her freaking chocolate chips. Wait, this might have been the video that we saw before.
Look, I need sweets, so I'm gonna show you how to make something really sweet, but probably really disgusting. Yay!
My name's Chantal. I have diabetes. I don't care.
Or like, we saw the video that came after this, maybe. This seems familiar.
Hey guys, my reusable bottles in the background.
She's like, see, I got them.
I had them in the dishwasher, so these are from the juices I bought recently. I'm just gonna fill them with other liquids.
Wow.
The cap on, put them in the fridge. So I'm gonna end the video here. I already plugged this all in my Fitness Pal for my final meal later. I'm going to have this leftover spaghetti.
It's probably how her shit looked that morning, too.
Oh. Why does she look like a massively overweight, bloated Bill Cooper?
Maybe they're the same person, dear.
Oh. Stop that. Don't.
Oh, Lord.
And
extra lean turkey bolognese. It says at the bottom there. I don't know if y'all can see it.
It's all measured out, all plugged into my Fitness Pal. I'm going to have it with about 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, which I have also plugged into my Fitness Pal.
Seems like a lot. Maybe not.
Now, I still have 500 calories to go.
Hey, there you go. That's not bad.
And again, to prevent binges, I really want to eat all of the calories that I'm allowed. I'm usually used to eating, oh my gosh, anywhere from like...
So save those 500 calories for later when you know you typically are going to want something again, right? That's how I would think about it.
4,000, 5,000, 6,000.
What the fuck?
6,000 depends on the day. It depends on the binge, but...
What the fuck? That's... Damn, girl. Damn. That's crazy.
I want to make sure I'm eating most of my calories and most of my macros. So I'm actually going to, I want something low fat. So what I'll do is if I am still hungry after I eat this, I will just have some blueberries. I have some wild blueberries. Maybe I'll make like a sorbet out of it with some...
See, I done told her the other day to eat some fucking blueberries. Did I not?
Yeah.
I said I got blueberries in the fridge. Why don't you try some of them? They're good. They're good for you, you know, and they don't, like, put your blood sugar up.
I have zero doubt in my mind that she found a way to have enough calories this day.
Oh, really?
I have zero doubt in my mind, folks, that it is an uncontroversial statement to say that she definitely ate enough this day.
She looked like she ate enough for the whole year, honey. I mean...
She's storing up for the future in her body.
It's for that long Canadian winter, I guess.
Do you see this, though? So, some people prep by getting canned goods and stuff. She preps in her body. Do you get it?
Ah.
She's a body prepper.
Almond milk and just blend it, and that'll be it for the night. So that's what I'm going to have. And
that's going to take a while.
And that's kind of the idea. It's just eating frequently enough, make sure I'm eating enough, and make sure it's satiating food, nutritious food. So that's basically what I'm trying to do. And yes, it is still a struggle. I struggle every day, every night with fighting off that urge, you know? So I think when I get really...
I have absolutely zero doubt that on this day, she stayed satiated.
She damn well know she full of shit, yo. She damn well know it.
The things that she is saying are literally meaningless. As she sits there at like 500 pounds. Like, she's looking 500 there.
That is true.
I think it's about 5.
Look at her looking at the side.
Ooh, she's ready to eat more chocolates.
She's ready, all right.
She's eyeing something on the side.
She is.
Mistrial.
Could this end the trial? Mistrial? Ah, shit.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I've been smelling mistrial this whole time with Diddy. I've been smelling it. They're going to let him get away with it, folks.
They always do.
I'm sick of this country, folks.
Well,
they're making the freaking fogs gay.
That's the end of this stream.
We love you, folks.
Maranatha. We may do a Skyrim tonight. You never know. So
yeah,
pop by and check out, subscribe if you want to.
Yes.
Thumbs up this video. That'll help us out, and
yep.
You know, maybe leave a comment. Beautiful things like that, and I'll see you when I see you.
Thank you for all your participation, folks. We love you
man.
very much.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
These are two babies.
That's a baby goes and a baby boy.